bowl game on the Bronx community, businesses and residents of the Bronx?
I think it's going to be strong. It was very strong last year. When we built this stadium, we insisted, and it was part of the boss's overall plan, that this would be a facility that operated all year, and it has operated all year. And so I think this gives restaurants, businesses, communities in this area a great opportunity to be open. Fans will come in, not only just right around the stadium, the Bronx itself has a lot of great places where people can go. So based on last year, where it was, even in a snowstorm, pretty successful, I think it's going to even be more successful this year.
Anyone else? Okay.
For Coach Rhodes, this is Tom Lucci from the Star Ledger. I was just wondering if you could elaborate or talk a little bit about your experiences coaching against Rutgers as defensive coordinator at Pitt, since it was, I guess, for a 7-year stretch, 6 against Greg.
Well, the worst part is I can't remember beating him last. It's been a while. Those contests were exactly what he described. They were hard-fought, well-played football games. Both of us believe in defense. Both of us believe in the run game. You're going to see two smart football teams on the field, just like all those contests were. Kids that are fundamental, kids that believe in techniques. Will be an exciting football game for everybody in the stadium and everybody watching on TV on December 30th.
Thank
You think you had a way to stop Ray Rice yet?
I can still see that guard pulling on that one play, and we couldn't catch him, I promise you. If Reeves hadn't been on the field, he would have still been running.
Thank you. In the center.
Sam Hellman from Scarlet Report. This question's for Tim. Can you talk about the decision to offer free tickets to students and what you're hoping to get in terms of a student section for this game?
Yeah, we established a tradition which, as Greg pointed out, started under Bob and Greg, that we want to make our bowl games accessible for students. And what we've done is we've worked with people internally and some of our supporters, externally, sponsors, donors, etc., to continue that tradition. And we've never charged a student for a bowl game ticket. We don't intend to start charging them now. But our goal, from the get-go, as I spoke to Randy over the weekend, we have really appreciated being involved in the process and discussing our opportunity, opponents, all those things. But at the end of the day, our goal is to make the game successful. And in doing that, we want to try to bring as many people as we possibly can, and we have so many in the area. But our students step up every single game. They're there, they pack our end zone, they're loud, and as much as a bowl game is a reward for our football program, our coaches, and our student athletes, it's a reward for our students as well.
Thank you. Bruce?
Bruce Beck, WNBC TV. Greg, this is your 6th bowl game in 7 years, but it's the first time that you really have a chance to have your fans close. You're at home for the holidays. What do you think this means to you and your program to be able to deliver that?
Well, I think it means everything. Oftentimes when you go away for a bowl game, there's an expense to travel and all those things. I think for our fans to be able to get to the game, be able to spend a day in New York and at Yankee Stadium, it's tremendous. And for our players as well. A lot more family members are going to be able to be part of their great experience now because it is local.
Thank you, everybody. A couple of notes before we conclude. If anyone missed the press conference, anyone wants to watch an archived version, it's available on on pinstripepoll.com and on yankees.com. Also, it will be broadcast again on Yes and Yes National.